Hey guys, my name is jordison, 27 years old, here, always then about. Today, I have some bad news. Is Dusty Hills died in July the 20th. She was died in the CC Topping makes. He died, or he passed away, and he wasn't there. But I was overthinking everything play. I chose the bass play. But I've been thinking of everything in the nose then. So to me, like me and you was starting to fit everything. I had to choose them. But I sense in our life there's no time. So I'm gonna photo it again. So when I'm going to take this where which people passed away and then over since I don't know if it was good. But he was passed away over everything is single that he does is easy top, and I know that my friend is a toss, but it appears someone who knows that when they give it everything that I like to do is what we can use to be here. But I've also saw steps in them, then I'm gonna very good start in a bit. So I'm gonna hand to the first thing and I do. Go like this. The reason I know has been he was passed and about down in the joint, so and this would have given it everything like this where you're meant to use, then you can give it if you use, then we just easy top. Dusty Hills died. That's right. Ordinary legendary now. And they just goes in. I know that everything like this, but I'm going to give it everything and I know to how to use this, but I could give everything I had to taste, but the church is then in order to give everything I like to do. So I had to do right now whether to take this to phone. So I'm going to do this then I will just go to the phone. I was very who was well. He was died in that and she passed away. But Dusty Hills don't play bass player and stuff. And goes any band to do. I like this one when it goes like that. So I had hereby. So I wonder if everything was good and it was sad today. But I don't know, to just know to give it a blow to every time. So I heard about when she lives in no time. You message it. Then I give her everything I have to pay, and she was knows that. Alright, continue. So I have an order, man. So on the main people to the put you for the short dress man. So you hear about them, so I'm gonna wear everything in the nose of that cloth. And she was meant to use that his forgiveness then sort of in a bass, and I chose the bass player and I leave vocal bass player. And so I have to do it's what I'm meant to know. So I meant to know everything is I record it started writing for it and do you know that they're giving it? Do you know? And I've everything in the past. He passed down and he's passed away. And she's entirely good legendary. It's my best friend. Everything he knows, and I gave it everything. I'm gonna make to take another cover to claim. So I'm here to bow in them. So thank you for watching me on. Up next, Joey Johnson. He died. He died. He died after sleep at the age 46. He was tied in Joey Johnson. And she was made to that then. He died. And he's passed away too. And I didn't know if to get any fingers then. So here's the I'm thinking in. This one I'm doing a long term session. So I'm here about announcement then. But I wasn't everything was he was probably I finished my only the notes and I got about it. So and it wasn't a good about him. It wasn't only had to deed for, but since I don't even had to know to take a bit more time. So I think maybe life is and then he was dead about a long journey and loss. He paid a tribute to Dusty Hills, tribute to Joey where we haven't passed away and the oldie is dead, but I know this give him he had to do. So I wasn't in everything and goes like this, and I wasn't in everything he was passed away. So check this out. One of the stories about him, and it's a story. What have I told you a story about? His Joey Johnson is he's died in Slipknot. He's fired in last year 2030. Then I mentioned Johnson and knows that he was importantly for them, and then he's the he was died at the age 46. And I know that they give us everything I have to do when she's gone, but how many bit falls at some it's in times like this. So and here's about when he none of them people life is not changing. So about him he used to be. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to take that. So I hereby has note. and knows about him. Now so she and I was passed out and knows how to give anything you know how to use them. So I more than to give him anything you like to do. So I'm gonna take that to what he wants knows. But give it everything in time it was a started with very ugly, but I wasn't passed away. I was his jordison, and he's on the drums, and I was drums and and he's not. She was that he just go back to the gym. So, and how do you get to lose weight? So, and she wasn't really here for the started for the past for day. So, whenever it goes like this, well, she was knows the idea. And also the name of God given. So, I mean, everything, So, I was thinking, what's wrong? So, to take it up on the person, and he's done good. And I don't know what to do for the gift and everything, so what I would have to do, so let him to take this button and the pop of the signs in. So, and was no idea what he's doing. Yeah, like this is one man goes to one of the favorite moments is about him in heavy metal songs, new metal songs, but these are ones of the elements and one of my favorite players, Nelson Sicilian, I had to do. I played in I chose the lead vocal, bass guitar, and my best friend Malcolm Davis who formed Atlanta School in 2005 and 2010. But that's so from he's my best friend. Also, he's my best friend. It's like I'm just. Alright, if you call me, I'll call you. If you call me, call me. You seen the chance and not like that. So when he said that passed away, I think maybe to George said he very angry and he bad drugs and also everything I can never tell them to like it and say, yeah, I know that getting like that. I see what happened to them here. One of you like that to one of the men who play the folk and play the drum. Michael plays on the drums. So here's the one thing, but you also then to give it everything in there. See, guys like them, because the habit of everything just started for very knows about him. So you guys know to turn the figure all that. So I think he's dead if you say no. I wasn't on it again. So I like this. My people started following him. So I have it again to like that. So I went in the hair, but then he was dead, but he was died. Okay. I'm Jordan Palmer-Thompson and watch your interviews, and don't forget you subscribe. Take care, watch yourself, be safe, bye bye.